this where we want to be? Or is it over here? Is there anything over here? Any fun, neat stuff? Yeah, okay, there's one more here.
Oh my god, exposition hell!
Logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
So this is like
a hologram of a hologram.
The few actual important dynamics is Ted Faro and Elizabeth Sobek and how they deal with the crisis that Faro created. I think, like, if I were to rewrite this story and try to pare down the mountain of audio logs in it, I'd probably eliminate these side characters, or at least reduce them a lot, and bring more in with Sobek and Faro. So ultimately, they are like the
relating
actors
it to the
that
characters
actually
we
matter.
know. Yeah.
With regards to what ends up happening and why the world is the way it is. And the others are, like, kind of neat personalities sometimes. You know, Travis Tate's pretty memorable, I guess, but, you know, they're not that important.
It's a lot of new stuff to be introduced at this point.
Yeah. Oh, here's a bit. So there was another alternative option, which is this spaceship called the Odyssey, which was going to go to Sirius, I think, and it blew up, or at least apparently blew up. I kind of have a pet theory that actually it didn't blow up, and that the human colonists who made it to that star system are coming back and causing all this to happen, but we'll get to that.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
And so at this point, Silence is kind of just fed up with this and saying, like, yeah, you're a clone, Aloy, come on.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Oh no, the bad guys.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
That's my favorite IDE. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of MST, so I can't help but riffing on this.
Is it, though, actually your favorite IDE?
I've been using IntelliJ at work lately, and I prefer Eclipse. Granted, I don't do a lot of .NET development, so I don't have a lot of visual studio work.
Hey, look, it's Helis, that guy whose diary we found, and that's all the information we'll ever get on him.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Also, he's Crispin Freeman, which is probably his only redeeming character trait.
Also, his wonderful plumage.
Okay, yeah. Plumage is pretty good, but he doesn't wear it, like, ever.
He literally wore it into the secret military base to kidnap you.
I've always known one thing with prophetics.
I think that's the only, like that and the last fight we get against him. Spoilers, there will be a last fight we get against him. I think are the only times he actually wears it.
Even when
I don't think he was even wearing it when he almost killed us the first time.
Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
Use your foot.
As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed...
So this guy would have been a much more effective villain, I think, if we had more than one conversation with him in the entire game. So this is like, the game just kind of just gonna front load, like, we got all of his backstory from that one room, and now we're gonna get everything about his characterization and his motivation to kill Aloy in this one conversation, and that's it.
In slaughter, I am a practiced hand.
And, you know, there's elements here that could have been neat. This guy is kind of a sort of cultured villain. I don't know what he asked. What are we answering here?
You're trying to bore me to death. Be snarky.
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical.
He's got
torture
a nice
to
bullet
distract me from your
necklace.
voice.
At that moment, on the mountain,
I bet the Christmas wreaths around here look really pretty.
dispatch, and yet did not. Why?
Yeah, what are the Meridian Christmas traditions?
Troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you
How often would you let the fire in your hearth go out
that I
in
finally glimpsed
a time before
the sun's design
you had
etched
industrial
in
heating
across
solutions?
the course of events. You were meant to survive.
Maybe
that mountain.
maybe future Santa
Meant
Claus
to
is some kind of
defeat
fire
dig
spirit.
sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
And pre-approved at 8% interest.
Some destiny. You're following orders. Not some grand
8%, that's pretty
design.
good for a pre-approved loan.
With Hades yanking.
I needed a number.
Credit
Shut
card,
up.
pre-approved
pushed around
anything.
by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it.
Are those
You fail to grasp the point.
Roman
what?
candles on his
No.
Has all
lapel?
No, those
like,
are bullets.
and with certainty of belief.
No, the
Oh,
ones in the
on the
center.
Center,
Oh,
front.
those look like incense.
Then cage and put your faith to the test.
Incense
Is that how
sticks.
they burn incense here? You just stick it around your neck?
It's like perfume, right? You put it right on your neck there, and it gets the
Yeah.
aroma.
Exactly.
You know how Bob Dylan has a thing that holds his harmonica up for him? It's like that, but for a pipe flute.
Of her true purpose. A sacrificial animal.
In the middle of this, he goes into a musical number.
Speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
Uh-oh,
I ordered every Nora
SpaghettiOs.
killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Do we care about the Nora at this point?
Who?
Her people.
The people she grew up with.
They're in the they're in the starter map. We don't have to worry about them anymore.
So they're irrelevant, they cast me out, or needless slaughter?
Does it matter what we say?
Probably not.
Pick one.
I'm curious what their irrelevant
Nora has
means.
no part to play in this.
No, that's not what I was hoping for with they're irrelevant. Sorry.
Anything. That much is sure. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire...
Didn't you only get the network set up like 15 years ago? Like, have you no system for messengers?
In these events? Your focus. Such a
Not that he
powerful
cares,
device,
but...
isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate.
See, Helis, not hesitating would be like just stabbing Aloy right now, not dropping her into this elaborate sun ring execution process. Speaking of, Aloy, remember when you came here and looked longingly into the sun ring like, wow, it's a real sun ring where they have gladiatorial fights. Well...
Well, now I've seen this scene before, and in about a few minutes we're gonna get some Jedi storming in. We'll be over.
Yeah, very much Attack of the Clones.
It's silly and elaborate, just like in Attack of the Clones.
Similar color grading. I think Jango Fett's over here in the corner somewhere.
Yep.
In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one.
It's weird when Helis Jr. picks up Helis's head that got cut off during the fight and is like gonna be important later.
Behold!
Yeah, in that, like, in 25 years, he'll fall down a pit and die.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
How did they get this thing in here in the first place if they didn't corrupt it?
Many faithless, crushed beneath the
Ropes, slaves.
mighty is the radiance in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
This is a long time to be not playing this video game.
Yup. Helis does tend to do that when he is on screen. Like we had that big long thing when Ross died. Alright, so...
So now you got no equipment.
Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Yeah, on the upside there are these incredibly obvious pillars here. Do we have to get him to charge us first? Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna steal your stuff. Whoop.
Meanwhile, up on the stage, Helis is like, "Hey, Gary, can you go out there and grab that shit that I left on the platform?" And Gary's like looking at him like, "No fucking way."
I like the idea that Helis' second is just named Gary.
Well, I don't know
It's
what
like
they
if
call
one of-
people in this society.
It's like if one of Alexander the Great's, like, second in commands was just Steve.
Does she emerge out of this fully armored with whatever armor you
Yes.
were wearing before? Oh my god.
No magical girl transformation sequence, which I'm very disappointed with.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back?
Hi, welcome to I have explosive tripwires now. Oh. Come on. What are you... What? I need to... Come on. Oh, we don't have our focus. Right, I can't look at the... Yes!
Tricky,
Ah,
tricky. They got you.
I think those are ice.
Freeze canister on its hips.
Yeah.
Cryo arrow shoots them off.
Oh, right. For this fight, she calls out weaknesses and stuff because you can't look at them.
Canister on its belly.
So basically, we just don't need... We never needed it in the first place, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, the real focus was the friends we made along the way. Speaking of...
They've got something to do with his lift attacks.
Oh, it's not frozen in this cutscene. This is shocked face. What is this? The cinematic adaptation of Horizon Zero Dawn featuring Helis, as portrayed by Tim Allen. Doing his Tim Allen noises.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Hey, look, it's Silence.
Cylons?
Yes.
I just assumed you were going to be able to deal with that other thing. How does he know silence? Do we know that yet?
It's not been explained yet. Although, he seems to be way cooler when it comes to overriding, fucking machines, because he can just override 5 of them. Oh, man. Insert that into some Force Awakens footage.
Yep.